What's up, everybody? It's been quite a while since I've done Xenoverse 2 news, because I guess there hasn't really been anything newsworthy coming out to Dragon Ball Xenoverse. After the most recent DLC, it's been pretty dry, and that's honestly why I've kind of slowed up on the Xenoverse content. Like, it can still be fun, but I'm pretty sure anybody can relate. Like, if your friends stop playing a game, or the people you mostly play with stop playing the game itself slowly just, you know, becomes uninteresting, especially if there's no new content, like nothing to look forward to. You know, blah, 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 blah. But let's talk about some news. It's actually relatively big. It hasn't really affected me too much, but I've had enough people in the community sending me tweets about this particular issue that should hopefully be resolved, or at least it's being looked into by Bandai Namco. The issue that's being addressed is this whole hacking or modding, whatever you want to say, on the console, which basically enabled players to get moves and attacks from like raid bosses and apply them to their CAC, and they could take them online into like a ranked environment and pretty much cheat their way up to higher ranks because, I don't know, they're that desperate. Now, the reason I said it didn't really affect me personally is because honestly I've been kind of on a Xenoverse hiatus in terms of just playing random people online. The Xenoverse community is still alive, but just not the people I played with. But anyway, the modding and hacking issue I thought would just be kind of swept under the rug, because I was honestly under the impression that Bandai and Dimps and all of them, they just kind of looked at Xenoverse 2 as like, it's finished. Like, whatever happens to it, happens to it. We're done with this. We're going to focus on newer things. However, I was wrong. This morning, Bandai Namco tweeted, "Xenoverse 2 players, we are aware of hacking issues currently plaguing the console version. In order to preserve the integrity of the game as it was originally designed, action will be taken upon those who hack Xenoverse 2. This may include the possibility of being banned from the game." Put your foot down then, Bandai, do it! If only they did this for like other issues, but you know, this is an easier, I mean, not easier. This is like a straight up offense. Like, some people are like, there's a lot of other issues with the game, and yes, that's just the game being flawed. But when people are purposely forcing their way to doing something that you're not supposed to do, then that's a completely different thing. Obviously, they got to put their foot down and stop all that right away. It is sad for some PC players who have been dealing with this for a lot longer, but I think it's easier to hack the PC version. It's probably harder to fix on their end, but the console version is something that they really need to, like, players really shouldn't be able to do that. Now, my stance on this whole thing, again, just because it hasn't affected me, I'm still of the mindset that I like Bandai's position on this. Now, I know that a lot of people are like, oh, we should be able to mod on, like, mods are cool, blah, blah, blah. I get it. I agree. But what they're targeting are the players who have given themselves these moves and basically have an unfair advantage to other players, and they know they're not supposed to do it. Like, and they're taking this to a rank setting, to tournaments. It's just completely unfair. You know, it's not supposed to happen. Now, I know the old term, snitches get stitches. Shut up. I encourage all of you to get stitches in that case. I've received many tweets in the past, and that's kind of how I know about this whole hacking thing, or this modding thing, whatever you want to call it. People send me screenshots of like people who have like these illegal moves equipped to their CACs. Don't send those to me. The place you should send that over to is Bandai. Send it, reply to their tweet. I don't know. They don't really have a appropriate forum or a way of reporting players. And honestly, I feel like that would be a good system to have in like a Xenoverse 3, just like a report player sort of thing, because there is a lot of like fishy things that can happen with players. And no, but then again, that could be abused too. I don't know. I'm just randomly spitballing. I do want to bring back my Xenoverse 3 theory sort of videos eventually, and then maybe even like more Xenoverse 2 gameplay. But again, I've honestly just in general, like YouTube in general, I've been having writer's block. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it's a tough place to be. Like, I want to bring you guys content, but I don't want to force content. Missing days sucks, but I don't want to, I don't know, like, I want to enjoy what I'm bringing you. And since Xenoverse is kind of dried up, like, then I want to do God of War, but then my God of War playthroughs are like, you know, it's like 2.5 hours of gameplay, and it takes forever to edit them into like a 45-minute video. It's tough. All right, but anyways, that's it. I just kind of want to update you guys on this whole Xenoverse modding hacking issue thing, and just let you guys know that it is being looked into, it's being addressed, and the players who are doing this, stop. First of all, maybe you might have some sort of redemption, I don't know, but if you do get in trouble for this, I don't really feel bad for you because you should know better. Like, this is obviously something you're not supposed to be doing. You're not supposed to be getting these attacks. And even if you might be able to say, oh, well, I never use them in an online setting. It's still not, you can't, I mean, I don't know. Hopefully it's not too bad for the people who used it, you know, just to themselves and like didn't try to abuse it. And they were just kind of like trying to experience something different because the game may have been stale for them for a little while. I don't know, whatever your reason is, but at the same time, I'm not going to be surprised if you, I don't know, if you get Hakkai'd by Bandai. My whole goal for Xenoverse 2, like all I've ever wanted for it was for it to reach its maximum potential, which it never has. I don't know if it ever will. Maybe it'll take Xenoverse 3. In other words, I wanted Xenoverse as a series, as a franchise to reach its maximum potential. Xenoverse 2 was a big step towards that. Xenoverse 3 is hopefully a massive leap towards that, fixing all the little issues that we had with Xenoverse 2. I bring that up because the players who try to abuse the system to this degree are a part of the problem, okay? And maybe you could say, well, Xenoverse shouldn't allow itself to be hacked. You have access to doing things illegal every single day of your life. You can't blame the fact that you're able to do it as the problem. Nah, motherfucker, you the problem for doing it. That's my stance. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. I just want to make a quick little Xenoverse update video. I want to bring you guys some more gameplay. I need to think of a fun new series, something to, I guess, reinvigorate my interest in Xenoverse 2. I really don't want to just have to wait for a Xenoverse 3, but I mean, I don't know what else they're gonna do. They need to let me know they're gonna have some more updates for Xenoverse 2, something to look forward to. But I guess we'll see. Anyways, my name is Deion. I'm known as SeeReax on YouTube, and I will see you guys in the next one. Nam nam wa.
With that, I just have 2 more words to say. Just subscribe.